So this is going to be a video about my tattoos and piercings. I've seen a lot of videos about other people who show their tattoos and piercings, so I thought it would be cool to share mine. I have 6 piercings, I think. I mean, that depends on how you count, like, the holes in your ears. And then I have 3 tattoos, so I'll just jump right into that. Alright. So I got my first holes in my ears, these right here. I got them when I was about 14, and there's a funny story behind it because the woman at I got them pierced at Walmart, I know, but it was cheap, and so yeah. The woman working there was kind of old, and she said she knew what she was doing, but I don't think she really did. So she put the gun on my ear, like getting ready to pierce it, and the gun goes off, and then it gets stuck on my ear. So she pulls on it and she's trying to get the gun off, and she finally gets it off, and then there's blood like coming off my ear. I'm like, really? Well, then she pierced the other ear, obviously, and that one went fine, but she did them crooked too. I was about 16 when I got my second holes pierced, and so when the woman at Claire's, where I got my second holes pierced, she was like, "Did you know that your first holes are really crooked?" And I'm like, no. So here are my second holes. I don't know if they're showing up right now. That went really well. I mean, the woman knew what she was doing. She was younger, so I guess that's a good thing. Both my second holes and my first holes got infected, and I cleaned them as much as I was supposed to and everything like that. It's just that my skin is really sensitive, and I know some people are going to comment and be like, well, you probably just didn't clean them or whatever, but no, I did. I cleaned them. I did everything I was supposed to do, but they still got infected. So either it had something to do with the piercer, or it was just my skin being stupid. When I was about 17, I got my cartilage pierced on my left side. I was super excited about this piercing because I thought it looked so cute. It's still not fully healed or anything, I don't think. That is my cartilage piercing. I got a rainbow hoop in it because I thought those were cute. That's my cartilage piercing, and I know it's got like a little keloid bump on it or scar tissue thingy, and I'm trying to get rid of it. Another YouTuber, Kinky Nikki 4, has a video on trying to get rid of cartilage bump things, so I'm gonna try that tutorial thing. You should go check out her channel if you haven't yet though, because she's really cool. So I'll put the link to her channel in the description box. And then obviously my nose I got when I was about 17. Yeah, my mom's really cool about piercings, so that's why I got all my piercings when I was younger. So my nose, this probably looks really gross. I got a huge bump on that. It didn't necessarily get infected, but it got a big bump on it. And at first I had a stud, because I don't think they allow you to put a ring in right away. You have to have a stud in first. So I had a stud in for quite a while, and then the bump started getting bigger, and it just wasn't going away. I tried everything. I tried tea tree oil, I tried sea salt soaks, I tried chamomile tea bags, I tried hot compresses or whatever. So then I kept looking online, and I finally found an article or something, or someone who had been talking about their experience with keloid cartilage bumps or whatever, and they said that they had gotten a ring in replace of their stud, and that it had made their bump go away. So I was like, well, I pretty much tried everything else, so I'll just do that. And what do you know? It's gone. Yeah, I would recommend that to any of you who are having problems with bumps on their nose. If you have a stud and you have a bump, then maybe trying a ring will help you like it helped me. I don't know, everyone's skin is different, so maybe you'll be one of those lucky ones that doesn't have any extra scar tissue or anything, which you're very lucky. And I'm obviously too fat for a belly button ring. Bummer, but you know. But belly button rings are so cute. All piercings are pretty cute. I mean, I like piercings. I just have had kind of bad luck with them. So on to tattoos. So my first tattoo was a death bat. Ignore my hairy legs. I guess it's no shave April for me. I get a lot of questions about what's a death bat? Well, why do you have a skull with wings on your leg? That is for the band Avenged Sevenfold. And I know a lot of people discourage getting like band tattoos or things that you might not like in 5 years or whatever, but I had a really hard time in high school. Just like being a loner and just like hating everybody. And so I felt like Avenged Sevenfold got me through high school. I had posters of them all over my freaking room. I watched their DVDs all the time. I own all their CDs. I was just like basically obsessed with them. I felt like they saved my life in high school. That was obviously before I knew Jesus, but yeah. And my second tattoo, that tattoo I got with my best friend, who I am no longer best friends with, so that kind of sucks, but it has a lot more meaning to it than that. My mom came up with the idea of incorporating the forever with young because it's just a good phrase and the song is good. If you notice, the Rev was capitalized, and that has to do with Avenged Sevenfold again. Their drummer, Jimmy, the Rev, died, and I wanted to get like a tribute tattoo for him, and so my best friend was like, yeah, we should totally get matching tattoos, so we did. And yeah, now we're not even friends anymore. It's kind of like forever, like the Rev will live forever in our hearts and their music and everything like that, I think. That's how I took it anyway. But also because he will be forever young in heaven. I hope that's where he is. I hope that he's in heaven. It also represents that I don't want to get older. It's kind of a reminder for me, yeah, stay young at heart and keep loving Disney movies and Pokemon and stuff like that, and stuffed animals or whatever, because you're only young once, but you can stay young in your heart. The red star underneath it doesn't really have any meaning. I just thought it looked cute because I like the color red, obviously. My last tattoo is this on my wrist. Veritas, or Veritas, however you want to say it. It doesn't really matter how you say the Latin form of it as long as you know the meaning. I got matching tattoos with my cousin. She's like my sister. That's never gonna change. Unlike the best friend thing, we're gonna be forever cousins, forever sisters basically, so we're just gonna be, it just makes more sense than me getting that tattoo with my ex-best friend. The one on my wrist was kind of like a fun tattoo, but it also has quite a bit of meaning behind it, and I've also had a lot of questions about that one. I don't know if anyone watching this has seen Boondock Saints, but the two brothers in the movie have matching tattoos. Well, not matching tattoos, but they correspond to each other. One of them has Akitas, I think that's how you say it. Again, I don't think it really matters how you pronounce it as long as you know the meaning of it. Anyway, so it's Latin for justice, and then mine is Latin for truth. And we just thought those fit each of us. It also represents, like, if you've seen the movie Boondock Saints, you know how much the brothers loved each other. It's just like this amazing love they have for each other, and they would do anything for each other. And that's like me and my cousin, because I don't have any brothers and sisters, so she's always been kind of like my sister, and her brother has kind of been like my brother. We've always been like this really close-knit family. Plus, it's my all-time favorite movie, and I think if it's not her favorite, it's one of her favorites. I'd love to get like a ton more tattoos. I want to be like completely covered, like not on my face, but just like pretty much neck down, because I just love them, and there's so many that I want, and just like have this story that I can take with me, you know. So I will talk to you all later, and comment and subscribe. Thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Whatevs, man. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later, so love you, bye. I said I'm making a YouTube video and you're on speaker, so say hi.
Oh, hi.